iCON is a great guy. He has a short temper at times, very short, and he has absolutely no problem telling anyone that.
Were you there with Mike in 2003 when Adlib and him had that confrontation at that show?
Where was the show?
I don't remember exactly, but King Magnetic was there and he kind of like was behind Mike and he put him in a chokehold. There's video of it.
I don't think so. I remember also that Mike had problems with iCON, the verbal hologram Vinnie Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks.
Right.
I was at a show where he got into it with those guys. This is before I knew or whatever. He got into it with those guys too. I mean, the thing about iCON is, again, is like, bro, like iCON doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like, I'll say this for him, bro. Like, I don't, and that's my dude all times though, whether you like him or not. He's gonna give as good as he gets. Like, yeah, okay, put him in chokehold or at whatever. He'll come right back and knock you the fuck out. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's not. I saw him. I remember one time we were at the show in Iowa, I think it was, and I forget a shitty show. It was like 100 degrees outside. It was like Iowa summer, scorching, like shitty crowd, just bad conditions. I think we were on tour with Carnage, for that part of it, and iCON got it with it, whatever, and same thing, like copyright. He that haymaker, man, he just fucking cranked. I think he might have broken a finger. He hit so hard in the side of his head. And I think when he hit him, I think he told him too, "I hate you. I could fucking die." I'm pretty sure he said that.
Oh shit! Wait. So you were there at the show where he got into it with Vinnie Paz?
I was, but I didn't know him at that time at all. I had just come to Philadelphia. And it was like, it was a super regular like showcase type city. So it's just like a lot of Philly. There was like Fine Tricks, Logic. There was like a lot of like Philly and Boston. I think Philly and Boston have like an alliance. So I think Philly guys there. There's just like a really big, good underground hip hop show. I don't think I was nobody in Philly at that point. I just moved. We were just there as underground hip hop heads to take it. But I'm pretty sure that there was some sort of altercation or confrontation and iCON at that point. But you know, again, like iCON, bro, like people be like, don't do this, don't do that. He fuck you, make me. You know what I mean? And like shit would happen. I mean, that's how he fuck. Like he's
right. So you didn't see the altercation, but you knew that it happened there because people were talking about it.
Yes. Because again, back then it was nascent internet. So like we got, oh, I heard this, I heard that, whatever, this, that, and the third. But you know, like again, I always take that shit with a grain of salt because it's like, as someone that's been in plenty of confrontations myself, in the street and in jail, people always want to talk about like this, that, and the third or whatever. It's always 100 people around watching and talking, commentating, and then it's always one or two who are actually playing. So it's like I respect the shooter, not the shooter. But I respect the person who's gonna step in. That's the
right.
all this he said, she said, like this, that, or whatever, bro. Like the bottom line is that iCON is a fucking great guy. He has a short temper at times, very short, and he has absolutely no problem telling anyone that he fucking hates, and that which you get as weird as it wants to get from there. That's kind of been consistent.
I think the situation you're referring to is the time where he spoke about him and Vinnie Paz went outside. They were beefing because of the whole iCON and their names, right? And they were saying that Mike had copied him and yada yada. And the word is, from Mike's perspective, he said that Vinny had like snuffed him or something and ran back into the club. Man, roll the clip.
at one point, I think Stoop comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, let's go outside and talk." I'm like, "Cool, whatever." You know what I mean? And then there's this other kid. He was kind of like a bigger version of Vinnie Paz. His name was Cyclone. He just like comes and starts like barking on me, and he's like, "Yeah, how you call?" He was he was like, "How you gonna name yourself? Same name as the God?" Like talking about Vinny. And he was like, "Yeah, you calling yourself iCON is like me calling myself Cool G Rap." And I'm just like, "No, it's not at all." And here's the thing, I'm a very disrespectful person. So I'm definitely like rolling my eyes at this point. And also at this point, Vinny is there too. And they're like both kind of like bouncing off of each other, trying to like come at me. And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever, you know what I mean? And so next thing I know, Vinny sucker punched me and then ran back into the club. And I'm like confused, like what happened? And then they don't let me back in the club.
Wait. Let me ask a clarifying question. Okay. So he punches you once or twice? Because some people have said it was like 2 times.
No,
once. Okay.
2 piece. No, he punched me once and he ran back into the club. And again, I'm confused. They won't let me back in the club. Like I'm unclear on what happened. You know what I mean? So then I realized I got socked and I'm like, all right, now I'm mad. Like, let me up in here. And again, they don't let me back in there. So that was pretty much that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
That's a whole bunch of that. That's what he said. He doesn't. Again, Icon is he doesn't really like sugarcoat stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like
But that's why I love Mike, man, because Mike is my guy, bro. Like Mike is a really good dude. Like, and I heard back in the day he said this too. He said that like he was so like on it where it was like if he didn't like your rapping, he didn't like you as a person. Like he was like really like on it like that.
He was very much like Iceman and Top Gun status for sure. And like he was like he wanted to fucking win. I mean, that's it, just relentless. He wanted to win.
But you know what's so funny though is that the way that people try to make him out to be like, because he's like a professional dude now. Like they're like, oh, he ain't tough or whatever. But from what I've seen and from the numerous people I've heard from, man, Mike did not give a fuck. He would throw down with people like he was really about it.
Yeah, he didn't care. He didn't care if he was gonna. Yeah, no, Mike. Look, Mike grew up in the hood at points in life. He's also lived at really nice places too. You know what I mean? But he had a very interesting childhood that was kind of like uneven based on like there were points where he was, but there are points where he was better. But he grew up around some really fucked up shit at certain points and he never represented himself in any type of fashion on a street. Never his steez. He's always a hip hop dude, whatever. But also just never cared. He never was going to buy in propaganda about, and he wasn't going to take shit from anybody. Like, and I saw it like being on tour with him. Like, he would tell promoters, like, I'd be like trying to preserve the relationship. He'd be like, "You are a fucking piece of shit. You are a scumbag." Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't care. He did not care. Like, he did not like he would flat out tell people exactly what the fuck it was with zero filter and not a care in the world as to how it landed. Particularly how it was when we were exhausted, I had routed it, we hadn't slept or showered in like 4 straight days. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna hear about it. I remember one time we were in Switzerland and we were about to hop on a train. Cops raped them. They 100%. You know how many black people in Switzerland? They took him to the side. They want to check his ID, talk to him, whatever. So like they let he consented to it because it creates an incident. We were trying to get the train. I think we were stressed out, right, man? Behind us, when they get done searching, turns to the cops and he goes, "I hope you both get killed in the line." And then he gets on the train.
Oh shit! Yo, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Mike, man.
You know, you ain't going for it, bro. You ain't going for it.